Okay guys, I'm gonna try to do this again, make another video about my Tourettes. It got corrupted last time because of a comment that had nothing to do with anything. I don't even know who the person is. But anyway, I have Tourette's, yes I do. And for those who don't know, it's a neurological disorder. And I have multiple symptoms as far as my vocal tics and my twitching. And sometimes you see in my videos, I'm like that. That was actually real. It's like that. Sometimes I have trouble speaking. But anyway, yeah, I have Tourette's. I've never gone on YouTube and discussed it like this before. Years and years ago, I was part of a support group, and I was like a young teen, like a preteen. This is like a long time ago, whatever. And I haven't been part of any support group for a long time. I don't know anybody else around me with Tourette's, and there's no support groups for adults in my area. I guess I tried looking, but anyway, I'm gonna give you a quick story. I was diagnosed when I was 6 years old. And I showed symptoms of it. My mom would say as a baby, I would cry, just cry. When I was 4, I would have these weird muscle twitches with my neck. I would just go like this. And, they didn't think of it, just a kid being a kid. They thought, back then. And as years went on, I'm 5 and 6, and I'm doing these vocal sounds. I'm twitching. My eyes are constantly blinking. They went and took me to a neurologist, and I was diagnosed with Tourette's. I remember how it went. I remember almost every detail in the conversation, being 6 years old. I remember my mom looking like, well, what's Tourette's, and is it, fatal? I remember her saying stuff like that. And at that young of an age, you don't really comprehend. You just do what your mom says, whatever. But yeah, medicine pretty much my whole life. I deal with it and try to control it somewhat now, but it gets active, and I have a lot of energy. People with Tourette's, you'll see, they're really excitable, really energetic, and almost like a kid, right? How I say it, it's kind of like when you see a kid or a puppy around people, they get excited. That's how we get. People with Tourette's get like that sometimes too. I have issues as far as dealing with too many people in crowds. I'm not as outgoing as I used to be. And I'm slowly becoming really introverted. And I never thought I would ever use that word. It's just like my phone will mess up. But yeah, I have Tourette's. Yeah. So, one thing I'll say that helped me out quite a bit, my mom, my aunt, and my sister, and my grandmother, before my grandmother passed years ago. But nowadays, my mom, my aunt, and my sister have really helped me out. If you got somebody in your circle that can help you out with any problem, for that matter, especially with Tourette's, it's a major life changer, and it will just be the best thing for you. If you got a group of positive people who's gonna have your back, makes a difference. And I couldn't have gotten through a lot of stuff. First of all, without God, but my family. And I've been teased. I've been called all kinds of names. From they saying this even has nothing to do with Tourette's, but yeah, being a black man, I've been called the N-word. I remember standing on the bus a couple of years ago on the north side, and these group of white kids in this truck drove up and yelled out, "Nigger!" And there were an older Hispanic lady and a younger Hispanic dude next to me, and they just looked kind of like they didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to say. I was just like, why? You gotta waste your time to call me that name. You got nothing else to do? You sought me out on a bus just to say it. And at that time, I was hoping they got hit by a car. I really did. But I realized the revenge, that saying that eye for an eye crap, I've said this before. You both end up blind. Everybody ends up blind with an eye for an eye. You know? So, yeah, just fuck them, let them go. But, gay, I've been called all kinds of kooky names in my lifetime, especially having Tourettes, and some people don't know, so they're gonna stop and stare. And sometimes I'm like, you want my autograph? Want me to sing and dance for you? But I don't. I do explain myself if somebody's actually nice, and they'll say, are you okay? So yeah, I have Tourette's. Okay, I know. But some people are just gonna stare and then giggle like that, and you're over 30 years old. What the fuck? I'm just gonna call your ass out. I'm serious. If you guys who watch this video know who I'm talking about, the ones, even old ass people do that shit. And I try not to get mad and let it bother me, but I'm like, if you're past a certain age, then your ass shouldn't be like that. You should just be nice about it and say, you okay? Or, oh, excuse you. Don't stare. Ooh. And then, you know, fuck you. That's why I say in my mind, I don't say it to them in public, but in my mind, I'm like, fuck you, dude. You know, in my mind. But in public, I put my straight face on, and I just lie. Excuse me, you know. But on the inside, I'm like, fuck you. Stupid motherfucker. You over a certain age. I can understand. Even little kids don't do that. I've had little kids who would say, excuse you, they thought I was sneezing. I said, well, thank you, but I have Tourette's. And then the parents would be like, oh, I know what Tourette's is. Yeah. So people like that are awesome. But some of these motherfuckers out there are going to look at you and then giggle behind and then act like they're afraid to look at you. First of all, bitch, why the fuck are you staring at me? And then when I'm about to walk past you, you're going to avoid me because I caught you laughing at me? First of all, you're not worth my time a day to even say anything to. And unlike you, I'm not a bad person to make fun of somebody. So I'm just going to pretend like you're not there. People like that, I put my horse blinders on. You know what horse blinders are? They're for horses. It keeps me focused and not worry about none of those motherfuckers. Fuck them. But in my mind, I'm like, fuck you, man. But on the outside, it's fine. Alright. Smile and move on. So yeah, but you know who you are. So fuck you. But no. Forgive and forget, move on and let it go. But I'm just going to call them out, because you people, some of y'all probably know who I'm talking about, right? Maybe you're the ones that do that. So you see somebody in the background. They may have a problem. Don't stare at them and then turn around and laugh with your other immature ass friend. Be a little humane. Be a little nice about it. You get some type of, you get off, you get your kicks by making fun of somebody with a problem, mentally or physically. Because if you do, you're not human. So anybody out there who does that shit, just stop. Be nice. Don't be an asshole. And don't, because your friend wants to laugh and giggle because they're just some immature fuck, don't be like them. Let it go. Just be nice about it. Maybe somebody has a problem. It might be somebody like me with Tourette's or another mental issue. Don't be mean to them. Don't point at the face and then laugh. Stare at them, point, laugh, and then come on, what the fuck is wrong with you? Especially if your ass is over a certain age. There's some old people that do that shit too. Okay? Anyway, if you're going through something like that, put your blinders on like me and don't worry about it. And you use it to your advantage. Turn that into a strength. Okay? Strength. So, you'll be alright. You're not alone. I deal with it every day almost. The grocery store, the cashiers all know me. Some of them do. Some of those hoes be like, trying to stare and, crack jokes. And even some of them thought I was trying to like they thought I was kind of nuts, so they would follow me in the store. Fuck you if you're watching this, cause I know who you were, and you know who you were too. But all the other ones in that store are so nice, you know what I'm saying? At the local Dollar General by me, they're so nice. They all know me and everything. And in the grocery store, some of them know me, and the ones that don't know me were the ones that would follow me around or look at me like I was crazy. Fuck you. That's who I say that shit. Fuck you. I won't say it to your face, but when you see me and I notice that crap, in my mind, I'm like, fuck you. But on the outside, I'm like, you know, so stop it. Stop being a dumbass, stop being an asshole to people and be nice. It's a mental issue. Or it might be somebody with Tourettes. Do not be a cunt. Because on the inside, we're like, fuck you. But on the outside, we got to put our nice face on and let it go. And we have to just, you know. And we don't know what somebody's going through, first of all, on the inside. So don't ever do that shit to nobody. Be nice. Maybe if you smile back, it'll make them feel better. Because sometimes people just need a smile. Sometimes I walk down the street like this. They have a calm, serene look at my face. And sometimes somebody just want to be smiled. And it makes them feel better. That's happened to me. I've had a bad day and somebody's nice to me. Oh, well, thank you. It makes you feel better. So don't be an asshole. Because you know who the fuck you are out there. And for those who's going through it, you'll be just fine. Own it. Own your disability. Own your awkwardness. Own it. And fuck everybody else. On the inside, you say fuck you. But on the outside,